Let's see here. Is this going to sound fine? Okay, is that working here? Let's check that out. I think it should be on. Okay, is that working here? Let's check that out. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Good. Text is working. Okay. Welcome on this wonderful July 12th, 2026. All right, let's see who's on. See what's going on now. I think we've got T-minus 3 months left on this game. I've been having a fairly reliable countdown since crossplay launched. Basically, I said that'll give it about 6 months. And I think we're down to about 3 more months. Crossplay was at I think the end of April, I think. Back at the end of April. So yeah, we got about 3 months left now. So I'm going to see what we can do. See who's playing right now. No, I don't have any code. Search for rooms. That'll work. Let's see who's up. The Daddy Jazz and Legendary Reaper. Oh, looks like there's a few people here. Hugh, alrighty. Carlos. Okay. Oh, Holy Tiger. Holy Tiger, holy cow. He's played a lot. Alright, let's see what we've got going on right now. Howdy ho! Mr. Hanky. Howdy ho! Base. The Gay Loss. Nah, I haven't seen him yet. I don't think he's around. I haven't seen Navy Main in a while either. Hey there, base, body below beats. You need Fat Hate? Why? I don't think I've ever had him. Oh, you mean... Okay, never mind. And you're talking about MK Leviticus? Yeah, I've talked to him. We had a tournament. I think that was him that was on the mic with me for a little bit. I think that was Nate. That was a few months ago. Yeah. Well, if anybody wants to talk, like I said, I've always got plenty of chatting ability for party chat. I don't know. Nate insisted. He said he's not Wilma, or at least there's more than one Wilma. And I think Base, you had said that Wilma was Twin Paradox, I think. But there was a discrepancy. Wilma was somebody else, and Nate sent me a picture one time of him watching the match, and so that wasn't Nate, but that's what he showed me. He said he was in a hotel one night. He says, "Here I am watching you on the TV on my computer," and I was okay. Well, it's not you. Yeah, okay. See, I got those names correct. The one Wilma was Twin Paradox, and then I think he showed up here. He showed up in my stream once. He started talking, and that was cool. All right, Holy Tiger. Holy Tiger's gonna go with Kabal. All right, good Holy Tiger. It's feeling a little slow on that one, but see if we can speed things up a bit. Ah, you got me. Ah, I was going to pull off a friendship there. See what Carlos got here. If Carlos wants to play, if he doesn't, that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If these guys don't want to. Nah. I looked at their win-loss ratios. That's all right. I mean, if they want to play, sure, you can do that. If they don't want to, that's okay too. I'll go with Jax this time. Okay. This guy doesn't want to play either. If Holy Tiger doesn't want to play either, then... Oh, see? The digital shit bag. Oh, now it actually queued up. I had to hop out to go back in. Digital shit bag. I call them digital eclipse, but yeah, I thought it would actually stuck us both there. No, Laszlo, I didn't see Galofs at all. I have no idea. I did not see him, so I don't know who he's referencing. Let's see if I can get him with. I'll try Scorpion here. Waxed. Ooh, good. Oh, you got me. Very good. Very close. Oh, he's good with that. Oh, what was that? Southern yokel. A local yokel. No, it's crossplay. I'm in crossplay. He really wants to get me with Kabal. He might be able to do it. Oh. I forgot it doesn't have the reach. I was too close. Oh, where's what's his face when you need it? I'm gonna say where's ABM Almighty? Yeah, I knew that'd catch him. Didn't catch him that time. Oh darn, he got me. There's Sonya. Sonya's so much better. Yeah, BM Almighty. He finally got me. Oh, he didn't. Look at that. I got him with Sonya. He wasn't expecting it. That was close. That was a danger. He wanted to tap that kick so badly. Nah. I'm much better with Sonya, though. Sonya's just better in general than Melina, at least in this game. You got the new 4K set, huh? Oh, cool. he doesn't want to play. Oh, you're excited to see the deep dive there on how Annihilation became the shit show. Ah, yes. Well, I know it wasn't finished. That's part of it. That's part of the gripe that they had, is that it was not finished. It wasn't a completed movie. They really needed to do some up on it, and they just didn't have time, which is why some of the CGI looks horrible, but that was from their perspective. Ah, I botched that one. Darn. Through the roof. Well, that was awkward. Ah, he's good with that. Very good. I didn't get to see, what was that corner combo? Was that any good? I don't know. I'm usually not good with the corner Ermac juggles. Yokel wants to go with Kabal. Very good. All right. A new Yokel Kabal image, huh? Alright, what are we gonna do? I'll go with Jade. Oh, I took my finger off the button. Jello's 6-pack of White Claws. Ah, the thing broke. Oh, there it is. See, it keeps intermittently breaking and then it comes back. Crud. Ah, okay, what am I here? Yeah. I could go with that. I'll go with Sonya. Jello's Blazer. Yeah, I did, Laszlo. Actually, right before this, right as I started the stream, I did. I said it's going to be about T-minus 3 months. About 3 months now. I said it extends the life by 6 months when the crossplay dropped. What was that, back in April? But I think, yeah, we're about down to 3 now. About down to 3. Yeah. The countdown, well, they haven't done any more with the game, and it would definitely need some ranked. Countdown graphic before the game detonates. Yeah. You want to go with that, huh? Going with Katana. Normally I would have picked Liu Kang against Katana, but I'll do Kabal just the same. Just the same. Tapped that one out. Wow. Oh, he knew it was right there in the corner. Dang. Yokel Katana. All right. Let's see if anybody else is out here. Yeah, 3 more months. That would be rounding up right at about October. That would be when it pretty much when it launched. Yeah, that would be rounding right off. Basically, the MK Legacy Collection started on it came on the 27th. My first live stream was basically that first night. And yeah, we would be basically rounding it up a year and a couple of days, you know. But I don't think it's going to be hanging around. Dying on the vine. Mr. Squared, huh? Let's see who this guy is. Hey, beautiful madness. Mm-hmm. Who else is in there? Oh, Lady Gaga. Lady Gagum. They got Damien. How many wins does he have? Huh? Okay, he plays most of the MK2 though, I think. Alright, me and Scuerno Gichivo. I think I played this guy before. I think I played him before. Oh, it's 2 versus 2. Alright. Okay, what do you want? What you want? Oh, you want to go with Sub-Zero? No, you want to go with Cyrax, thinking you're Dragon Zord. You ain't the Dragon Zord. Only Dragon Zord is the Dragon Zord. Oh, a little bit of lag there. I don't like the lag. You think Connor? I didn't see the fight. Connor? Are we talking about Conor McGregor? I have no idea. Oh, he got me with a net over his head. All right. Oh, it's just me and Swearno. Me and Swearno. Come back 5 years, injured his knee in like 5 seconds of the fight. Man. Oh yeah, base. Yeah. Dr. Rockin'. Boy, let me tell you, I don't get no respect. No respect at all. I beat Dr. Rock that time, you know. The guy was good. And then he went and said, I should have gone no block. Boy, I counted 15 blocks. I don't get no respect. Yeah. No respect at all. Yeah. Draconian and that fun little match I had with him. Ah, it's lagging, even lagging the uppercut. Here's your dumpster, Melina. You're gonna get some smoky, huh? Sanford and Son. Based on the British sitcom Steptoe and Son. Buenos dias, senors. Yeah, well, bees and disease to you too. Yeah. Sanford and Son. Yep, I am familiar with Sanford and Son. Yeah. Is that working here? Yeah. He didn't want to play, I saw that. That episode when Grady and Fred go on that game show. Yeah, I forgot how that went, but yeah. I didn't see all the episodes. Like, I'm not... I had seen TV Land, you know, or Nick at Night. I didn't see that stuff live, though. Never saw it. Red Fox was a really disliked actor because he was really nasty off camera to people too. He was one nasty son of a bitch. And the whole thing, hey, hang on, I'm coming home. I can see it. Hey, hang on, Elizabeth. I can see the light. I can see the light, Elizabeth. You know, and so that when Red Fox actually did die, I mean, at least how the story was, people were quite happy, and how funny, how ironic it was when he actually did die, because a lot of people didn't like him. Yeah, and there you go. Body blow beats. That's it. This is what we've got for the evening here. Hey, How to Evolution. He is in there too. It's Shao Vicious. Yeah. AJ of Spades. The Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. That was a dumb song. I did not like that song when that came out. Oh, you knew it was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater? I did not play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. I played 1 and 2. I didn't know that was what I just sang. I knew because I've actually heard the song before. I knew a guy who was he was playing one of his metal, hard rock stations, and that's where I knew the song. I didn't know they put that song in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I'll look that one up. Wow. Huh. Yeah, it sure did. Dang. Yeah, even poor Lemmy's heart couldn't keep a beat. I did not like Motorhead. Was not a fan of them. I had played, the original Tony Hawk on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was the superior version because that was the most powerful system at the time. And so the first Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, it had, Lights Out Guerrilla Radio. It had a couple of other really good songs on there too. But yeah. Ooh. Man, AJ of Spades has got something going on there. That's, wow. That would be, well, I guess he didn't. He likes Kabal. That era of Tony Hawk, I just remember being into genre because of Viva La Bam and Jackass on TV. Yeah, Bam was a huge guy. Yeah, bringing into that space. At the first MK, I was decent at it. Just the original 1992 old Mortal Kombat. I was okay. There was never really any competitiveness on it. Like, it didn't get supreme into competition on that, so it wasn't my thing. But I played it. I loved the game. I did love it. I was pretty good at it, at the first one. But, yeah. I can't pull that off. I botched that one. Shoot. Ooh. Nice. Very good there. Damn. Whew, very good, Mr. Spin. That was rough. MKT. Stangler Ipkiss. Hey. Now this one might be rough. Okay, you want to do the same as me, huh? Alright. MKT might be able to take me here. Ah. So he is blocking. Oops, I fucked that one up. Big time, but messed that one up. I had him wide open for that. Ah, he got me. Yeah. Oh, I totally had that guy. Damn. Oh, he got me that one. Very good. Very good. Alright. So now I want to see them fight now. See if Scene Supremacy can beat Mr. Spin. Because I know Scene Supremacy is going to get MKT here. Babying Panthers fan. Well, I mean, people said that, somebody said that was a real person playing, because that is the weirdest playstyle I've ever seen. M4 Panthers fan is apparently a real person. Somebody said he has one arm, I guess. He plays with one arm. I don't know what he's doing with his other arm, if he has both arms. But it's he is playing, I guess, on purpose, emulating a bot, because his moves are exactly the same every time. Oh, it was you. Okay. It was you, Beautiful Madness. Yeah. He's going to do the exact same thing every time, every match. Pick Scorpion, and he'll punch like 4 times. Punch, 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 punch. Throw the harpoon, whether he hits you or not, and then teleport. And I have stood and just blocked for an entire match. I even put an eye mask on one time just to prove a point by completely covering my eyes. I couldn't even see the screen, and I almost beat him. Just to prove a point that this guy, he's got a learning disability or something. I have no idea what he set out to accomplish by doing the exact same moves like a program, like a proggy. like a prog, the exact same moves over and over and over again. Punch 4 times, throw the harpoon, teleport punch. Every time. Every time. And surprisingly, the guy still wins. I mean, he beats somebody. He beats people a lot until you realize he does the exact every time. He's like a Chinese spy who just wants to see, can matches be won with just 3 possible techniques? Will people actually fall for it? And I guess he beats somebody. Yeah. Yeah, Laszlo Panaflex. No, this is the guy. He's yeah. It was yeah. Let's see here, let me fix that. It was M4. He was M4, I think. Is that what he had? Or Panthers fan. If you see his name, Laszlo, you'll recognize it. M4 Panthers fan, I think, is the guy's name. He's in some of my streams. I mean, he appears because I've fought him before. I didn't particularly tag him on this, but he's a player out there, and he plays Ultimate, but he does the exact same thing every time. Every time, every match. So it's not something you're actually going to miss, except for the fact that sometimes this guy actually beats people doing the exact same moves every time through entire matches, and people fall for it. But yeah. Madness. Well, if you ever play against Video, Bow, and Trilogy, or any game that has a boss, the guy annoys everyone with his boss picking. It's literally chats, and people are like, why are you picking bosses? Mark Ridley, he's in Headlock's chat. He's not a bad dude. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, there you go, Laszlo. If you do see him, I really thought that this was somebody's computer program. That this was or somebody's robot, like a bot, set up to push buttons, like some elaborate program to pretend to play a PlayStation or PSN game. I really thought that's what this was set up and did. But yeah, I was calling it out, because there's no way that could be a human doing that crap and like purpose so many thousands of times doing the exact same moves. That's why I seriously put on my eye mask and covered my eyes just to prove a point that I could beat this guy without even seeing the screen. And my wife told me I had him down to danger in the 3rd round because I could not see the screen at all. I was going just on sound. Yeah, Base, I noticed that. He's got the Cobra rubbing there. That's why it's... I'm not going to play him. I'm just going to skip on that one. Meanwhile, No Doubt absolutely decimates Scene Supremacy like 80% of the time. 80% of the time, No Doubt kicks his butt. And I've said, you're not going to beat No Doubt if you can't push him all the way in the corner and start slow punching him. You're not going to win. And he had to do that to win. Meanwhile, I've beaten No Doubt without doing that. I managed to pull that off without. See this crap? You're right at it. You're looking at it right there. That is how he wins. You've just got to let go of the away block and hope that he throws you out of the corner. That's about it. Or hope that you're not playing against Jax, because he's going to throw you right back into the corner. No, Galos couldn't take Scene either. But yeah. Yeah, there are some characters that will duck or duck and block out of it where low punches will not connect. There's a few that can actually duck under it. I know Striker is one of them.
But yeah. Or against certain verses, other characters will miss. He's immune to corner jabs. He's somebody that we're saying he's a curry Negro. He's one of those. So scene supremacy. This is the way. Let me tell you the logistics of India. The browner you are, the darker of a Indian you are, the longer your name is. They've got like 15 letters for their first and last names. So if he's a dark brown Indian, he's from the southern half of the country of India, and his name is going to be something like Jaya Chandra Prishna Gabadabada Budishi as a first and last name. Whereas the lighter, the more fair-skinned, the white people, the white-skinned Indians, they're in the upper half. They're in near the Kashmir region. Those are where they get the actors and the actresses from of India, and their names are very short, like Kumar Patel, or like Aji Bapu, or Hiba Supa. It's like the northern Indians, they're almost white. They're so light-skinned, and their names are very, very short. So, given you've seen Scene Supremacy, you've said he pretends to be black, he's so dark, or he's so dark of a brown, he's definitely not melanin challenged. I guarantee you his first name has like at least 10 letters in it, and his last name probably has 15 letters. I know that because I have known so many Indians, and they have told me this about their caste systems, about Hindus, about the Muslims over there, how the names, the further south, because it's hotter, because there's more sunshine, the darker their skin and the longer the names. It's just a fact of life. That's just the culture over there. So you can tell if you ever hear of an Indian, if you know it's a short name, they're very fair-skinned. Or if they're very, very dark brown, you know their damn name is 15 letters, first and last name, 15 letters each. That's however that worked out in life, that's the way it is in India. I know that for a fact from so many Indians I've known. And Bengalis, and Pakistanis. Yeah, like that, exactly. Vandadikishnar Ripadarashkakishne, or whatever. Guaranteed that guy is absolute brown as mud. Okay, absolute dark brown, like some timber wood, and he's from the southern half of India. Guaranteed. And that's why when they make Bollywood movies, they're all light-skinned. You get a lot of these light-skinned Indians, and they've all got short names. Like Shah Rukh Khan, or Kajol, or Rani Mukherjee, or whatever, like these very short names, and they look almost white. Again, I just named half of the cast of Kuch Kuch Ho Rahe. It's a wonderful little musical, but it's a fun. That was peak Bollywood musical, by the way. It was a very fun little movie that I happen to have seen. That was 1998. But yeah. Babu. Hey, Smoke Out. Mm. Mm. Yeah, they're not, well, okay, they're not as Greek. Yeah, some Grecians are pretty dark too. Or even Italians. The Italians get pretty dark when they get closer to the Mediterranean. Look at them herky jerking each other. Up, down, up, down, up, down. They both want to fake each other out with squats. Oh, they're doing Ranford. There's that bullshit. I just a slow punch right there. He didn't even block it though. He kind of Reaper kind of threw in the towel on that one. Jello's Bollywood handler. Jello's Bollywood collection. All right, it's going to be Mr. Spin and Scene again. Jello's romance scam. Jello's crypto coin. Crypto scam. The meme coin rug pull. Jello's tokenization. He's trying. Coming down to the wire. Oh, gosh. Dang. Scene got him again. Dang. Man, I'm gonna see these guys go at it more. Scene and Mr. Spin. I know Legendary Reaper wants some action. That was pretty good though, but yeah. Any special moves or tricks? Nah. Just hanging out here, watching, waiting again for scene supremacy. Mr. Slow Jab, Low Skill. He's been beating Miss Spin, or Mr. Spin, this whole time. Shout Vicious. And yeah, because he's going to push you all the way to the corner and slow punch you to death. Because that's Scene's ability. It's the knack. It's what he does. Mr. Corner Jab in the flesh. I know. Yeah. Yep. I've got a win off of him once, and I've beaten No Doubt as well. I've beaten Scene, though, despite it. That is on one of my streams, and Scene Supremacy could not beat No Doubt without it. So, that was when Scene did beat No Doubt. He had to push him into the corner and slow jab, rubbing the Cobra oil. I need one of those bass sound files just so I could go hit buttons and ding 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 ding. Whatever the bass made that time. That was funny. Yeah, FM. I'm just enjoying Sunday here. Throw some cryptocurrency at him. Yeah. Yeah, I'll trade some MP3s with Jello. I'll buy some MP3s off of Jello and throw some crypto coins. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. All right, I'll see what they can do here. Jello's White Claw MP3. Ah, yeah. Well, yeah, exchanging it like the joke that that bitcoins are like hang on, let me count my bitcoins here. I'm gonna count my bitcoins. Yeah. My shekels. And so I thought, well, I'll trade you some MP because they're not real, they're not physical things. They don't exist. They exist on the blockchain. They exist in digital form. Just like all games will be someday soon, because they decided to not make any more physical CDs anymore. For the next foreseeable future with Xbox and Sony. Well, Microsoft and Sony. Oh, boo. That sucks. Oh, Scene botched it. He did not manage to pin him in the corner that time. No. Oh yeah, trading files on Napster. Yeah, I did some of that. FTP servers, yeah. I never got into that, but I definitely did Napster despite Lars Ulrich's protests. I really did do, I downloaded Metallica. I downloaded some of their crap just out of protest. Yep. If purchasing isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. Or let's just say, publicly downloading digital formats to keep on your own without paying for them is not stealing, is not theft. Since apparently buying is not really owning anymore, thanks to 200 or 500 movies that now they've taken off of, it just disappeared right from your Sony library. It was gone. You bought it, but now you don't have it anymore. That's a real shaft show right there. That's a real screw over. That's why physical hardware, physical ownership will definitely trumps digital anything. That just sucks not being able to hold the media anymore. Like even this. I bought this craptastic of a game, Cyberpunk, and I got all this extra crap with it that I use for. All these little decals, all these little stickers, postcards. I got postcards. Hey, you guys want me to mail you a postcard? Look, I mean, I got postcards with this game. I got, and I waited. I really did. I waited for a long time for it to go on sale. I did. And yeah. I really did. I waited for the longest time for this thing to go on sale. So I did not pay really extra for it. I waited for the price to drop. And then I got to see what Cyberpunk 2077 or 2077 was all about. And unfortunately, it was as bad as some people said it was. It was as messed up as some people say it was. Basically an unfinished game that they rushed to get out the door for their investors and for their backers. And that once Keanu Reeves signed on to the project, the game became something completely different than what it originally was. CD Projekt Red decided to say, you know what, guys? You may have had an entirely fully formed story going for you, but we just got Keanu Reeves, and, well, he's well known for blockbusters. I think he had just finished up one of the John Wick movies, and they were like, yeah, now the game's going to be all about Keanu Reeves. And so they changed the story. But I did love the game, but it was so unfinished, and they really had so much that they needed to flesh out in the game to have made it. It had like so much potential to have been much better than GTA or any of the GTAs. It had so much going for it, but they just did not have enough to make that world come to life, or to make that world a reality. They really could have filled it with so much more. But I did I did give it a chance. I got all of the different endings, all of the different possibilities. I did love the game. Cyberpunk was it was a really good game, but it was unfinished. It was totally, they needed probably a good more year of development, and even then, your launch patch, it needs a patch right away. It's one of that pile of crap that right out of the box, when you install it and you get it, the first thing you need to do is install more patchwork on it. Because seriously, the game is highly glitched. I mean, it's almost like a game that Digital Eclipse made. I mean, it is highly bugged as hell right out of the CD case. So you need some patches right away just to play the game. That's how bad that's how bad it is. You did not get a finished product. I waited though. I gave it, like I said, probably a year or so when the prices started dropping till I bought it. And yeah, I loved it. It's a really fun game. It definitely has its drawbacks, but I can't say that it's necessarily sucks. It doesn't suck. It's a very, very good, well-played story with some very good concepts behind it. But it lacks a lot. Yeah, we're going to be console sharing from now on. Heavendered. I never got Whereas. I never got Whereas back then. But I did do Kazaa. I did Kazaa and Morpheus. They were like the same thing. Kazaa and Morpheus were basically the same. But yeah, Napster and Kazaa was my thing. I didn't do ICQ or LimeWire because that's where people get hacked a lot. People getting hacked all the time on there. But yeah. If you meant Wares as the proper name, but no, I definitely downloaded some Wares in a generic sense, yeah. Well, yeah, I think it also came out in the middle of the Chinese virus. The Wuhan plague, I think, kind of contributed to some of that problem, too, when Cyberpunk came out. But the game is really cool. It is a cool game. It's just it needed so much work and needed probably a year worth more of programming. And I mean a full staff programming Digital Eclipse, not your shit of an excuse of programmers. It needed a real world, real fully staffed set of programming to have made Cyberpunk really, really great. Yeah, it might have jittered there. Well, he may need less corner jabbing now, but I've got him dead to rights on the matches that I've played against him and the matches that other people have played against him. We all know what he does, especially even on FTS. He corner jabs. That's it. He pushes you all the way at every chance he gets, and if he gets you in the corner, that's it. He's just going to slow jab the whole time. It sucks. But that's what he does. He was one of those guys back on the Xbox 360. He was actually really good back then, too. I don't know, Base, if you remember playing him way back then, but I do. And Scene Supremacy was good back then. He was legitimately good back in the 360 days too. I remember playing him back then too. And he didn't do this crap of slow punching you to death in the corner. He didn't do that. Nobody knew that. Nobody did that on the 360 days because we didn't know how to do that. That wasn't part of the meta. That wasn't part of the skill set that people had back in 2007 and 2008. Nah, I'm not going to queue up. I played Mr. Spin earlier, and I don't want to bother with Scene. I'd rather watch these guys fight each other. Yeah, the Digital Eclipse Toy Story Collection, man. That game sucked really bad on the Super Nintendo. I mean, yes, I did see the first two Toy Stories in the theater. I think I saw the third one at some point in life. I forgot they made a fourth, but the original Toy Story on the Super Nintendo, though, absolutely sucked ass. Like, why would you remaster... Again, this is a Digital Eclipse product. Why would you remaster one of the worst games ever made? Because that game was stupid. That game totally sucked on the Super Nintendo. That was not a good game. Toy Story 1 on Super Nintendo. Yeah. It's not the punching, it's delay, it's fucking with the connection. If Spin hits Sean with a combo on Wake Up, it always breaks the combo and blows him back because of the delay. I'd have to say that. I didn't get to play the Genesis one, Laszlo. Really? Okay. So all blocked uppercuts, huh? Are you sure he's not just walking into those uppercuts? See, there was a blocked jump kick. He didn't uppercut. Okay. So yeah, maybe the Genesis one was better, but the Super Nintendo one was terrible. It looked good though. It even fooled me, man. The Super Nintendo Toy Story 1 fooled me. I thought that would have been a cool game. No, it didn't. It stunk. But sometimes Super Nintendo versions are not as good as the Sega versions. Rarely, but sometimes, yeah. I usually preferred Sega Genesis stuff, or Super stuff over the Sega. But sometimes one is definitely better. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, Aladdin, that came to mind too. Aladdin on Super Nintendo was very different. The Genesis one didn't really follow the cartoon, the movie, or the cartoon. For some reason on the Sega Genesis it gave Aladdin a sword, which he had the sword for like 5 seconds in the movie. You have the sword through the entire game, and I think the animation looked better because it looked like an actual cartoon on the Sega Genesis, whereas the Super Nintendo, Aladdin was smaller, but Abu was with you the whole game. Abu is like your little buddy, a little monkey that follows you literally through the entire game. But on the Sega Genesis, Abu is only in certain scenes, certain parts of the game. He's not in the whole game. He's not on your shoulder. But on the Super Nintendo one he was, and Aladdin could throw apples. That was it on the Super Nintendo. So very different game between those two. Whereas The Lion King was basically identical between Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. Sometimes you get different game, and sometimes you get the exact same game. Lion King was the case of same game between two systems. Yeah. The Speedy Gonzales. Andare, andare, ipa, ipa. Yeah. Who was it? What was the villain? I mean, Speedy. What was he going against? Was he against? Trying to remember who was the villain. Was it Sylvester? Fluffer and Fuckatash. Was that? He was the guy that was usually after Speedy. Well, yeah, because he's a mouse. That's right. Sylvester the Putty Tat was a cat. So yeah. Trying to remember my cartoon alliances. Which one of these Warner Brothers characters was against the other one? No, I didn't actually play that one. I wasn't a lot for the Warner Brothers cartoon games. Some of them I did play. Speedy was not one of them. I played the Bugs Bunny games. I did play those, both on the NES and the Super Nintendo. That had some great animation. And, of course, I played the Animaniacs, and I played both versions. Again, that's a very different game, Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis Animaniacs. They're very different. So was Tasmania. Come to Tasmania, come to Tasmania. We mean you. Yeah. Those are very different games. Again, Super Nintendo Tasmania, very different from Sega Genesis Tasmania. I like the Sega. That was one game I liked the Sega version better than the Super Nintendo Tasmania. You like Smoke? You liked the yeah. You liked the Super Nintendo one. That was like a racing game, though. The Super Nintendo Tasmania was like this one-way track of you're just racing, basically. You're running or you're spinning. Whereas the Sega Genesis version was a side-scroller. And Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park Sega Genesis, radically different than Jurassic Park for the Super Nintendo or even the Nintendo, the NES, which is like a funny uncle that nobody wants to talk about. The NES Jurassic Park was crap. But very different between Super Nintendo and Genesis games. Oh, Sans was just there. I missed that, yeah. He's still there, okay. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was great. That was another good one. Vidiots. Vidiots. I think that was the game. Vidio's Modern Life was on the Super Nintendo. Bass, you like Wile E. Coyote with a Roadrunner. Meep meep. meep, meep. Meep, meep. Meep, meep. That was a Super Nintendo game and a Nintendo game. NES and SNES had the Roadrunner with Wile E. Coyote. Yeah. Yeah, Smoke Out. The on the Sega Genesis though, if you have unlimited spin power as Tasmanian Devil on the Sega Genesis, but you go so fast you will get yourself into trouble. It's like running like the Flash across the screen, or Quicksilver. You're like Kabal or something, and the next thing you know, you spin right off a cliff. It's so dangerous doing it in that game. It's like you're only meant to to flick it on for like maybe 2 seconds, because it's a side scroller, so there's pits, there's cliffs, and the game is just not meant for you to speed run it by spinning through the entire stage like that on the Sega. So that's the drawback of using your spin on the Sega Tasmania game. On the Super Nintendo though, it has like a life bar of its own. It's like hitting the nitro button. Tasmanian Devil spins super fast, but it depletes you have like a spin bar. Yeah, Laszlo. I did play the Wolverines, and I played the Silver Surfer. I've said this many times. Silver Surfer on the NES, very, very difficult, insanely difficult game, was one of the games that I've never seen in color, because my first television was a black and white. My parents had the color TV, so I was only allowed to play certain times. But eventually they gave me my own television, which had like 4 channels on it. It had this big dial thing, if you wanted to change like 4 channels. But my first TV was black and white. And Silver Surfer NES is one of those games that I never saw in color. I had that black and white TV all the way up to Super Nintendo. All the way up to my first Super Mario World, I did have to tough it out and play in black and white in the beginning. But I did get my color TV finally. Right after that, I think it was 92, that I got upgraded to my own color television. But yeah, Silver Surfer is one game that I never saw in color. Smart Ball. That was that. Doesn't that guy have a face on him? Isn't Smart Ball like this blue guy? He looks like a little pellet or something, and like the box art is like his face smiling or something. Like, yeah, Smart Ball. If that's the right game I'm thinking of. Yeah. But yeah, I played all the Wolverine games. The Sega Genesis Wolverine, you get to fight against Sabretooth, whereas the Super Nintendo of Wolverine's Adamantium Rage, Sabretooth is not in the game at all. You fight some ninjas or something. So that's one of the Sega Genesis to Super Nintendo differences. They really gave him way too many moves though on the Super Nintendo. Like some of those claw slashes are just redundant. Like, why do you have like a double slash when all you need to do is really hit one button in that game? Yeah, my TV, I had the UHF and VHF knobs on it, but yeah. And rabbit-eared antennas, because again, my first little TV was black and white. Whereas my parents had the color television, which I could only play sometimes. But yeah. Anyway. No. Yeah, I didn't beat Silver Surfer, just like everyone else. Same way with Battletoads. The NES Battletoads that has that really great pause music. Yeah, that's like one of the only games that has music for a pause menu. Music for the pause screen. But yeah, that I did play Battletoads. That was also on my black and white TV, but I did see it on the big screen, so I kind of knew what the colors looked like. The classic pause music, Laszlo. Yeah, you know it. Even the angriest Nintendo nerd, the angry video game nerd, he did like this jam to it. He's like, man, this is like the coolest music ever. Just hit the pause button. It was funny. Yeah. Kid Nicky, I don't remember that game. Yes, bass. I was allowed to have black friends. Gosh, it's not the 1860s. Come on. Kid Nicky, that game does not ring a bell. Kid Nicky the Radical Ninja. No, I never saw that one. Wow. Nope, I never saw that game. I did play Dragon Power, though, without knowing that it was Dragon Ball. You know, they did a lot of Americanization for Dragon Power because the American audience did not know what Dragon Ball was. I did play that game back then, at the time, and I just thought, man, this is a weird game. Oh, we slowed it down on songs this corner? Yep, I did get RoboCop. I did play the original RoboCop on the Nintendo, and like most people, I ran out of battery power, or RoboCop's energy tank, in the same stupid places that it's almost impossible to get past. You almost have to speed run it just to get past this one part of the game where you will run out of gas, run out of battery power as RoboCop. And I played RoboCop 2, which for unknown reasons RoboCop could jump on the NES, and he also slid like he had soap for feet. Like his feet were made of bars of soap because you'd slide all over that screen on RoboCop 2. Oh yeah, Kid Chameleon, that was a great game. Kid Chameleon, I did play that. I did get stuck in a couple of parts. I've got it on the Sega Collection here on my PlayStation. I've got Kid Chameleon. I never really got back into playing it, but yeah. Kid Chameleon I thought was so cool, very radical game. You get all these cool helmets and it shapeshifts you and you turn into all these other characters and you get all these little special abilities. Yeah, Kid Chameleon was cool. Am I still going to be on? Well, I don't know, maybe about 20 more minutes. Probably. About 20 minutes or so. Gumshoe with a zapper. No, I didn't play that one, Body Blow. I did not play Gumshoe. There were only a few games that I played with a light zapper. Oh yeah, I played Doom. I played Doom. Doom was one of the games that was on Xband. Some people don't realize that Doom was not. I mean, Xband wasn't just fighting games and NBA Jam, or NHL '95 or whatever on Sega, or Madden '95, or Mario Kart. Doom was also on Xband. But yes, I did play Doom. I did not play Doom on Xband, though. I loved Doom. I also have Doom on the Atari Jaguar, which I prefer Doom without music. I'm the ultra minority, and that's because my Atari Jaguar, the Doom version on Jaguar, has no music. Yeah, that's a fact. And so I played through the entire games, all the levels, no music at all. Didn't bother me one bit, and I prefer that over the Super Nintendo version, even though that has a cool soundtrack. That, you know, synthesized electric guitar on the Super Nintendo. But I liked the Jaguar version better, even though it had no music. It definitely looked better. Yeah. Yeah, Deja Vu. Shadowgate. Let me see here. Deja Vu game. What was that? Oh yeah. No, I never played that one. Honestly, I did not play. I did not play Deja Vu. That was on the Nintendo. Huh. And Shadowgate, that sounds familiar? What was Shadowgate on? Oh yeah, that's another game I did not play. It was on the NES. I did not play Shadowgate, but yeah, I remember the box art mainly. Yeah. Gumshoe was ill. Ah, damn. Looks like famous game crash. Bass played Gumshoe. Oh, cool. See, that's a game that I never played. There you go, Bass. You played a game that I didn't. Even though I had a computer, mine was never good enough to play some of the games. I loved Star Control and Star Control 2. I loved those games. They were incredible. But I really wanted to play like Leisure Suit Larry and Wind Blows 95. Wind Blows, it's a parody of Windows. I wanted those. Those are more like fun little app games than they are really games like the Leisure Suit Larry games. I did not know that Leisure Suit Larry got sequels like even recently. There's been new Leisure Suit Larry game a few years ago. Royal Rumble, see now that's one of the LJN games that was a real gem. For all the hate that people give LJN, Royal Rumble was a genuinely good game, and so was Terminator 2. The Super Nintendo Terminator 2 Judgment Day was a really good game. It was so good that the No Fate remake side-scrolling game that came out last year was based on it, or earlier this year. It was last year. Yeah, you could get some guy's indie programmer business, whatever, took on Terminator 2. They remade it, but they based it on the LJN Super Nintendo game because that was a solid game. People forget that when they like to pick on LJN. The Terminator 2 was a great one, and so was Royal Rumble. And those were both LJNs. It's not like Titus that made the Superman 64 game, where Titus has made no good game ever. It's not like that. I mean, LJN made a couple of really good games for all the hate that it gets. Did I save any of my old consoles? Yeah. I was going to break out some of my Super Nintendo games on my memorabilia stream. I've still got all of those back home. I've still got my NES, my Sega Genesis, my Super Nintendo. I have the cartridges for those, and the Atari 2600, and my Atari Jaguar, and my TurboGrafx 16, and my original Game Boy. It still works. I've still got that, yeah. But yeah, I've got my Game Gear here with me. Not that I play it anymore, but I've got my Game Gear with me. But yeah. Saturday Night Slam Masters? I think that was. Yeah, that was. Nando. Saturday Night Slam Masters, yeah, that was Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Now, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know Slam Masters was also on the Sega. Yeah, play a little MK1 Game Gear. Yeah, you guys really want to see me doing that? You want to see me do that crap here on my stream? Or would you rather see my Game Gear? Memorabilia Mondays. You guys want to see my Game Gear? I've got my within reach. I've got my 3DS. I guess this is getting kind of old now, and I've got my my regular DS. I have a DS extra large. What game is in here? Oh. What game is in here? Ah, yes. Okay. I did have Mega Man 2 for Tiger handhelds, and I also had the Konami handhelds of Contra and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Konami handhelds I thought were really cool too. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, Maximum Carnage, that was an LJN? I had forgotten about that one. Yeah, that game has Hagar from Final Fight on Slam Masters. I know, Base, you are a little older than me. Little older than me. Memorabilia Monday streams. I mean, I could blast through everything I have with me here in Canada. That would last one night. That would last one stream, maybe two streams, you know. But, yeah, I don't have a whole lot of that here with me. Yeah. You know, you want to break out the good mic? Oh, gosh. Making a day of each of it, huh? You had the Batman... Well, just for the sake of it, just for the sake of the argument, it's not going to last that long. You guys are going to see me stand up here and walk away. For the sake of proving a point here. Ew. Let's see if I can even reach this. Yeah, I'm not going to fiddle with that right now. Forget it. I thought about it, but I'm not going to. Not going to do that tonight. But I was going to get my Game Gear. But nope. Not tonight. Ah, shoot. Okay. Did somebody say break out the big mic? And I don't mean Michelle Obama. It is a, forgot what they called this one. Snowball? No, this is not the Snowball. This is the Yeti. Damn, I don't want this to yank on my microphone here. Yeti with my pop screen. I have a pop screen in front of this. There you go, my Yeti. Ta-da! And I was going to get my Game Gear tucked away. That was just going to take a long time to fish that out. Unfortunately, I cannot plug this in. That would definitely disconnect me if I were to try that. Yeah. The ASMR. That's right. We're just gonna I'm gonna get out some scissors and I'm slowly going to cut your hair. We're gonna cut your hair just like this. Do you like coming into the spa with me? It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. Do you wanna let me cut your hair? Yeah. ASMR stuff. Anyway. ASMR cartridge blowing. Yeah, the cat cameo. She walks around. I've put her on here before. I did not like the NES Batman, but there was a pretty cool looking computer version Batman that I never got to see. But there was like a PC version, IBM version of Batman. But yeah. Jello's Leisure Suit. Leisure Suit Jello. Jason the Hitman likes the air fryer. Air fryer. The cat's name is private and I'm not going to go into it. But that's fine. Yes, she does have a name. I just don't want to disclose that. I don't go into that. Wasn't there a streamer that threw the cat? Yeah, streamers. There's some streamers who have done some pretty bad things, but yeah. Yeah, I played Tecmo Bowl before I even knew how football worked. I played Tecmo Bowl without even knowing how to play football. Tecmo Bowl kind of taught me a thing or two. Yeah. Just like Bill Lambier's combat basketball, or no, Arch Rivals taught me how to play basketball. No, I'm joking. Yes. The cat knows. The cat knows it's the train bums from the grassy knoll. Ah ha ha. Get him, Sans. Get him this time. Yeah, we're just about at 2 hours. That's when I said I was going to cut it off. We are almost right there. Time Traveler. Did I ever play Lee Carvalho's putting challenge? I remember I played Golden Tee. I know that's the one with a ball that you've got to spin really fast. That, I think, was called Golden Tee. League. I don't think that was Lee's. Cats don't melt steel beams, yeah. Yeah, but dank memes melt steel beams. That was a Facebook group once, I think. Cat Steams Island. Oh, yeah. And got him on that one. AJ of Spades came back. Scene Supremacy took off. Okay, so it's a reference. Yeah, I'd missed it. That went over my head.
Carvalho's putting challenge. I am Carvalho. Now choose a club. You have chosen a 3-wood. May I suggest a putter? 3-wood. Now enter the force of your swing. I suggest feather touch. You have entered power drive. Now push 7, 8, 7 to swing.
Gosh.
Is in. Parking lot. Would you like to play again? You have selected no.
It's funny. You selected power drive. I've never seen that. Wow. That's funny. Man. One for the road, Lido. Whoa. He's for the money, he's for the show. Lido's a waiting for the go, Lido. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, that's what I think when you say for the road. That Lido Shuffle by Boz Scaggs. Boz Scaggs made a couple of really good hits, though. I did like Lido Shuffle, and I think that was off the Silk Degrees album, and Dirty Lowdown, and JoJo. Those are 3 songs of Boz that I liked. Banderskag. See, there you go. There you go, Laszlo. To the sad, sad truth of the dirty lowdown. Got to have a Jones for this, Jones for that. This running round with this old Jones ain't got whatever what it's at. Dirty low down. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that song. I do remember that song. Running with the Jones boy just ain't where it's at. Yeah, that was the line. Dang. FMC thinks I look like a golfer. It's the polo shirts. Unlike Jello's polo shirt, yes, no, I do tend to wear these as short sleeve. Short sleeve, sort of, yeah, nice collared shirts. You're barely about to roll the bleezy. You want to spark one up, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, Base, you were asking me what brands of cigarettes I've ever smoked. I am not a smoker, but the last night, the day before last, sorry, night before last, what brands have I smoked? As in, I smoked it, and that was it. I didn't want it again. I probably threw the pack out. But trying cigarettes, yes, I have. I did do that, and yeah, but I'm not a smoker. I have smoked Jarums though, cloves. The Jarums, that yeah. But again, those are just, like I said, these are novelties mainly. My only experience with cigarettes, besides at one time living with a smoker, but not anymore, obviously. But I did try different things. But I did like the Jarums, the clove cigarettes. They smelled kind of nice. But no, I'm not a smoker. Xband 100s. No. No, but I have, yeah, I've smoked the Marlboro 100s once, and that was enough Marlboro experience for me. And the Black and Milds, I have one of those. Black and Milds. White Owl was a cigar. Romeo and Julieta was a Cuban cigar I tried once. Swisher Sweets. Or that rapper, Swisher House. I did try Swisher Sweets, Newports, the menthols, and Capri Ultralight 120s. I did try some of those once, but that was what she smoked, a woman I was with way back then. Kabal 100s. Yeah. Yep, Mr. Spin playing with one of his victims. Spin your way to filtered taste excellence. Kabal 100s. Warnings may cause fatality or unexpected early deaths. Just like what happened to Lindsey Graham yesterday. Unexpected fatality that has the internet well buzzed with conspiracies that Lindsey was poisoned, coincidentally. At least that's where the buzz is right now, saying, yep, 71 years old, jet setting, making deals with different countries, and boom, flatlines and he's dead all of a sudden. that has set a blaze on the internet of conspiracies that he was probably poisoned. Modern day assassination poisonings, highly suspicious. Yep. Smells very fishy, but who done it? Don't know. Don't know. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. We don't know. It's just right now that's the big talk that I've seen, and it's like it is suspicious. Why all of a sudden, bam, he comes right back from Ukraine or right back from one of those talks, and suddenly he's dead, just like that. Just like that, went kaput. Yeah. Oh man, Shao Vicious ripping out that infinite across the screen. Ah, he let it go in the corner. No, Dorals, yeah. I tried a camel once. I wouldn't walk a mile for a camel, but I did try one of those once. The unfiltered camels. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, back when Joe cartoon character, and people thought he was cool. Ah, Mr. Spin putting in the juggle work. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're gonna let these guys run their gamut here. All right. Shao Vicious selecting his options. Let's see here. Oh, the motive. Money the, is this Money the Motive TV guy? Yeah. I will, I'm going to see who else is out here playing after, yeah, after Sans goes against John again. What Master P line? Oh, you send them camels with no filters. I'm in the ghetto slanging stones with straight killers. Yeah. Well, Jello was playing. Jello was streaming earlier. He was streaming some other game. The loss. Dang. Well. Hey, Morbid J. Infinite combos, they suck. But they're in the game, unfortunately. Although again, these are things that Boone and Tobias didn't have the knowledge or the IQ or the resources to discover them back in 1995. So they went flew under the radar completely. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah. You're a civilian. Base is a civilian. That could be true. Jello's first-person shooter comeback tour. Yeah, body blow beats. We haven't seen that certain someone either. But he is a civilian now. Yeah, but Base, if you're coming here, what are we gonna play? You just want me and Sans to play, and you're just gonna watch? What, Sans? Are you gonna bring your N64 and you're just gonna sit there and watch? If you're still dying to come here, which I said don't bother. Yeah, exactly. The Base comeback tour. Sally Sal, Killer Kali, yeah. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one at all. Yeah, right. Old school rap. Like Rapper's Delight. There you go. There's old school. There. Alrighty. Man. Damn. Sans got babalitied. Sans got babied. Dang. White lines. Sans got lined up for a babality. Man. Alright, let's see. Who else is out here? Anything else at the moment? Zorg Galore advertising his Twitch channel. Yeah. Dark Showers. Raz Ultimates. Yeah. Ah, there's Walleye. What in the world is this? It's almost full. No. No Jesta. Ah, it's unable to join. It's Miojo. Yeah. Mr. Speedy. Matteo Bryson. Matteo Bryson. What does AJ Spade have? Yeah, okay, I guess he does play a lot of MK3. Ah, Son's got a good record there. Is that Trilogy? What is that? Yeah. Soul Redemption. Oh, they got extra large Survivor in there now. And Shao Vicious. Mr. Spin. Alright. I think that's going to be it here. Yeah, I've thought about doing that. I'm going to do that one of these days. I was going to do it yesterday after work, but yeah, I'll do it another time. Just gonna stream and point my camera. Just gonna wave that out there and just show all the people in that one stretch of land, that one stretch of the road. Yeah, no, I'm past 7,000. All right, we're gonna wrap that up then here. Alrighty, folks, that's a wrap. Thank you for coming, like, and subscribe. Yeah, well, the celebration, that was the other day. I had already passed the 7,000 the day before yesterday. But yeah. But thank you, FMC. Thank you. You guys really want me to do this ASMR crap? ASMR MK style. Feel the bones breaking. Hear the blood splatter. In the microphone. Yeah. But no, yes, I do have a much better microphone. It's a Yeti. A Yeti or something or other. Anyway, and this doesn't have anything. This is a Yeti by Blue, and it doesn't have a preamp or anything to it. The whole thing is in this one unit, so I mean it's pretty cheap. It's not like a super professional thing with a preamp and all of that stuff. No, I didn't mess with any of that. But I have had my Blue Yeti. I have had that now for a while. Sending off with a Jello impression? Nah, maybe some other time. Some other night when I'm all filled with energy and White Claws. Nah. Alrighty, guys. Have a good evening.